Today we're going to work on how to solve system of equations algebraically, so using substitution and elimination. Hopefully you remember this really well. Honestly, if you remember it super well and you're like, I don't need to watch the videos, that's fine. Work these 3 problems out on your own, and then you can skip through the video and just make sure your answers match up with mine. That's totally fine. But if you want to see the video and guidance on how to do that, that's what we're working on. So when we do substitution, we need one of the equations to be solved for a variable. So you can see this second equation is already solved for y in number 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this stuff and plug it in for y right up there. So that first equation is now 2x minus 3x minus 7 equals 7. And now we're just going to solve this. We're going to distribute. We get 2x minus 9x plus 21 equals 7. When I combine my like terms, I get negative 7x. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 21 from both sides, get negative 14, and divide both sides by negative 7 to get x equals 2. Okay, so we still need the y-coordinate, so we have 2 something as an answer. To get the y-coordinate, we can come back up here. I would go to the second equation because it looks nice and easy. Y equals 3, and instead of x, we're going to plug in 2 minus 7. And so we get negative 1 for that y-coordinate. So you just back substitute to find that. All right, for the second one, it's not set up quite as nice just yet, but it's pretty easy. We want to solve one of these for one of these variables. I would solve for the second x because it's already by itself. You're not going to have to worry about dividing by anything. So the first thing I'm going to do is add this 5y to both sides. So I get x equals 5y plus 6. Then I will take that and plug it into x in the other equation. So we get 3, 5y plus 6 plus 2y equals 1. We're going to distribute that. 15y plus 18 plus 2y equals 1. I'm going to combine my like terms, 17y. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 18 over. It's negative 17, and divide to get y equals negative 1. It really is negative, I promise. Okay, so we have negative 1. Okay, to find the x value, we're going to have to back substitute. I would probably use this equation that I already have right here, this one. So we get x equals 5 times negative 1 plus 6. So that's going to be negative 5 plus 6. That's going to be x equals 1. All right, our last one for substitution. Same thing, we need to solve one of them. I would pick the second y because it looks easy. I'm going to add that 2x over to the other side. Get y equals 2x plus 5. And I'm going to plug that in for y right up here. So 6x minus 3, 2x plus 5 equals negative 9. Now we'll distribute. 6x minus 6x minus 15 equals negative 9. And 6x minus 6x, those cancel. So we are left with the negative 15 equals negative 9. Now, that is clearly not true. Negative 15 does not equal negative 9. If you get through your problem and you get to a statement like this that doesn't make any sense, negative 15 doesn't equal negative 9, what this means is there is no solution. Okay. Like we talked about with the graphing, that means if you graphed these two things, these are going to be parallel lines. There is no solution. They don't have an intersection point. Okay, so that is a quick review of substitution. In the next video, we will remind ourselves of elimination.